Welcome to today's Seidokan Saturday. Our technique today for second Q brown belt is the kata Pinan Godan, the last of the Pinan series. There are a couple of little things in Pinan Godan to look for. First is after the block and punch here, as our feet come together, you'll see this usually done slower and sometimes with dynamic tension. Typically in a kata, when we do a move more slowly with dynamic tension, it indicates that that is a lock, grab, throw, grappling movement as opposed to a strike. Now you will sometimes see that done fast as a kagizuki, as a hook punch. Not wrong, just different. But the most common is to do it more slowly with some pressure. Next, we see the morote uke position, and in this kata we see the two variations which I have taught previously. In the forward, we see it in the palm down position. Now I've also seen the fist all the way under the elbow here, as we would be, for example, in naihanchi with this movement. So that's a variation also that exists, is to come all the way under the elbow as opposed to keeping the fist pointing forward. Then shortly thereafter, we have the kosarachi and this position, which you will see some of our people will do here, reach and pull, again, supporting my contention of this movement, even in Pinan Shodan, being a grappling kumikata or wrestling tie-up type position. I tend to just do it as the block and strike, but with a slight retract of the hand, so I'm not overtly showing a grab and pull. If I overtly show a grab and pull in the kata, it eliminates the striking, block striking potential pre-grab. So I may step in, hit the guy, punch the guy, then grab, but in the kata we do it here. It's similar to one of Choshin Chibana's students, which I mentioned a couple of weeks ago or last week, that in the kata we do all just fists, but there are a variety of fist formations which we've explored. Phoenix Eye, Nakaraka Ken, Dragon's Head fist, the side thumb here, punching with the bottom three knuckles. We have the leopard fist. We have the, I forget what this is called, leopard fist, and then a more bent version of that, like the knocking on the door knuckles. All of those fist formations can be applied within the kata depending on where I'm going to strike. So if I'm doing this and I'm thinking of this strike to the throat, that's too big to get up under the throat. But if I open it and make it a leopard's fist, so I'm not changing the kata, I'm just using a different formation of the fist depending on the target I'm hitting. So all of those concepts apply. Secondly, the masters tend to move, then hit. Move, then hit. In Japanese competition, lately, it's become a thing to move and hit same time. Move and hit same time. Then from here, for example, move. In Okinawan masters, they would move, and then the hands. So the foot would precede the hands, setting, and then performing the technique. Where in competition, in the more contemporary version, it's same time, same time, same time, same time, instead of foot and hand. So this is just going to be a slow-ish walkthrough of Pinan Godan. Your teacher will teach you the specifics of those individual things that I just mentioned as they want them done in your dojo, but the template here can act as a reminder guide for you to study from, while not necessarily altering specifically how you do it, but to give you an overview as a reminder to remember how to do the kata. So, Pinan Godan. that's it. Pinan Godan at walking speed. A couple other little things. On the back fist, stepping in with the elbow here. That can be an open back hand. It can be a closed back fist. In Pinan, or in Pasai, we do open hand, and then throw the crescent kick as we come in, going here. I have seen, and in some styles, Pinan Godan also does the hand kick, which would be here, strike. There would be a hand kick before coming into this position. In Seidokan, the step to the low block here is done with a big rising stepping stomp. Sometimes I forget and go back to that. Sometimes people will mix a little pasai with their Pinan Godan, but what I just showed is basically our Seidokan version thereof. Any of those other little additions. Another one you'll see is from here, this lift, right? That's specific in Seidokan, and I've seen it in a couple of other short interview systems. From here, a lift before coming back and around. So there are some variations in that. But the way I just did it is my dojo's Pinan Godan version. Just for grins and giggles, I'm going to do it once more facing this way. A little bit more speed and power. Sorry about the view. Pinan Godan. Pinan Godan. Just to have some of the moves from the other side. That's it for today. Thank you for joining. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell your friends. And until next week, as always, let's keep practicing.